In Nigeria, the simple sewing machine is a vehicle that can literally change lives. For women, it's a means of earning money, which they in turn sow into their families and their education. Becoming a tailor isn't the career path Laitu chose. But a year ago, her life was forever changed. Fulani herdsmen invaded her village, forcing her family to hide in their home. Then they heard the cries of their neighbor.
The
incident happened around 8 p.m. They came in and they started knocking on our door, and we refused to open. So what they did was, they went to our neighbor's house, broke the door, entered, and then they started beating our neighbor. My husband wanted to go and help because he's someone who is very brave and very courageous.
Helping his neighbor cost her husband his life, another casualty in the ongoing conflict that has left thousands of Christians dead and caused an increasing number of widows and orphans.
So why should Canadians, do you think?
Matthew Brimo's job as Advocacy Director for Christian Solidarity Worldwide is to find a way for these widows to make a living.
The objective of the program is to empower the women, train them in order to make them economically viable, and to assist them to be able to take care of their livelihood, because most of the women whose husbands were killed in this vicious persecution were left without any form of succor.
There is little protection for these vulnerable communities, nor consequences for the people who attack them. Victoria's husband was a pastor who was a part of the foot patrol to keep villagers safe. The men who murdered him and the two others were never caught.
My husband went out and I heard a pop, at the back of the house. I became scared. I didn't find it easy at all. I cried. It was a terrible experience for me.
In the years since, she's tried to support her family through their grief. She also wants them to be able to get an education, and that's where the sewing machine comes in.
It's a very, very important program. I decided to send my daughter, who later on was admitted into a school. And that sewing machine has been great, not just for my daughter, but for the entire family.
In this part of Nigeria, known for its fabrics and tailoring, a sewing machine is a prized possession. And thanks to a partnership with Crossroads Cares and the Voice of the Martyrs Canada, widows are not only trained, they are given a sewing machine when they complete the program.
They gave me a sewing machine so that I am able to augment the income that comes into the household to continue to survive. It's actually a very, very big encouragement. And the only thing I can say to the Christians in Canada that helped put this together is, God bless you. So it is something that's made a very big impact in my life.
Laitu says this help has been an answer to prayer, adding she now has hope for her future and her children's future. And it's also a powerful reminder that she is not alone.
When we let them know that this program is being supported by Christians in Canada, they were very encouraged, knowing that they are not alone. Because the previous thinking was that nobody outside of their environment is aware of what's going on. But for them to know that people from outside of Nigeria, in other foreign lands, are aware of their plight, and they are so supportive to the extent of even giving their funds, committing their money to ensure that they have a better livelihood, has brought a great encouragement to the women.
Crossroads Cares wants to continue to sow into this program and change more lives. A practical way to show God's love and help mend the brokenhearted.